calorie deficit can and will ruin your weight loss journey. Let me explain. Welcome back, Weight Warriors. If you're someone who's on a fat loss journey like I am or planning to start one, you're in the right place. I'm Mike. I'm a fat guy trying not to be fat anymore by making lifestyle changes and documenting the journey. Yes, a calorie deficit can actually ruin your weight loss journey. But before you grab your torches and sharpen your pitchforks, hear me out. A calorie deficit done wrong can really cause long-term issues. A calorie deficit is a term used in the world of weight loss, which simply means consuming fewer calories than your body needs to maintain its current weight. When you're in a calorie deficit, your body is forced to use fat as energy, which can lead to weight loss, or more ideally, fat loss. Many people believe that the key to successful weight loss is simply to stay in a caloric deficit for as long as possible. However, this approach can actually backfire and end up doing more harm than good in the long run. You see, when you consistently consume fewer calories than your body needs, it eventually adapts to the lower calorie intake. This is called metabolic adaptation. Metabolic adaptation is a natural thing. It's the natural way our bodies can adapt to changes in our eating habits to try to keep us alive when times are tough. When you consistently consume fewer calories than your body needs, your body will adapt to that lower calorie intake. It's like your body is preparing for a food shortage and prepping for hard times ahead with your metabolism. It will slow down your metabolism and hold on to fat stores to conserve energy. This means that if you're intentionally trying to lose weight like I am, or really fat like I am, your fat loss progress will be slowed down or even come to a complete halt, even though you're still in a caloric deficit, or at least you think you're still in a caloric deficit. It's frustrating and it can be demoralizing to feel like you're putting all this effort and there's no progress. So, it's important to be aware of metabolic adaptation and take the steps necessary to avoid this issue that we'll be talking about here. Another step that you need to take is you need to hit that like and subscribe button if you're enjoying this video. But for real, if you're enjoying this, it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. If you can like, comment, and subscribe, we really appreciate it. So, what happens when your body adapts to a lower calorie intake? Well, for one, your body becomes more efficient on the calories that you give it, and you'll start to burn fewer calories throughout the day because your body becomes more efficient using the calories your body's giving it, which means weight loss will slow down or even come to a complete halt. And that's not all. Metabolic adaptation also really messes with your hormones. Yep, that's right. This affects our hormones and makes it harder for us to stick to our diets and resist cravings. When we're in a caloric deficit for too long, our bodies produce more ghrelin. This is the hunger hormone, and it produces less leptin. This is the hunger hormone that signals fullness. This can help us feel hungrier and less satisfied with the food that we eat, leading to more cravings and a higher likelihood overeating. That's a bad combination. In short, metabolic adaptation can be a real challenge for anyone who's trying to lose weight, especially if you've been in a calorie deficit for too long. That's why it's essential to take breaks so you don't literally starve yourself and give our bodies some time to recover and adjust. When you're in a calorie deficit, it's important to know when to take a break. As mentioned earlier, if you stay in a caloric deficit for too long, your body will adapt to the lower calories and your weight loss will slow down or even come to a complete halt. This is where the concept of a diet break comes in. Benton and Young's study from 2017 suggests that taking a diet break from your diet after about 16 weeks of being in a caloric deficit can help you reset your metabolism and prevent metabolic adaptation from stalling your weight loss progress. This doesn't mean throw in the towel. It doesn't mean that you have to abandon the healthy eating habits that you've developed over the past 16 weeks, but rather focus on eating in a caloric maintenance or maintenance calories for a few weeks to give your metabolism a chance to recover. Remember, sustainable weight loss is not a sprint. This is a marathon. By taking breaks and giving your body time to adjust, you'll be setting yourself up for long-term success. So, if you've been in a caloric deficit for too long, don't be afraid to take a break and let your body rest and recover. Your health and your fitness goals will thank you in the long run. While a caloric deficit is important for weight loss, you don't need to stay in a deficit for too long. Your body will adapt, your metabolism will slow down, and your weight loss will become far more difficult. So don't be afraid to take breaks. Take diet breaks. Increase your caloric intake to maintenance for short periods of time to give your body a chance to rest and reset.